Hey you guys, I'm back from earlier. I look totally different. I'm outside at the bus stop waiting on my daughters, but I said let me finish this video. Okay, so I ended with talking about how I was displeased and I really wish I wouldn't have even started working on the book, right? So interestingly, this person also tells me that a previous client whose book we published decided to start her own publishing company. And I'm like, okay, cool. Congratulations. I really don't care. Well, guess who was the person that decided to call me? Like, that's the kind of, that is the kind of stuff that I wonder about people. I wonder, are people all there? That's what I wonder sometimes, because I don't understand how a person can be so upset when they are at fault for not reading the contract and not abiding by their contract, right? And then all of a sudden now I'm getting calls, private calls. Like, come on, y'all, grow up. Listen, if you get into a binding contract with anybody, you have to make sure that you read the contract, read the agreement, because when you are at fault, you have to take responsibility for your fault. My company is not at fault for this situation. The client is at fault for not reading her agreement and not being on time with her payment. That's on her, right? But here's the final part that I want to add. I told my CEO I decided I'm not publishing the book. And that's my right, and that's what I love about my right? And I have so much peace about it, because here's what my spirit told me. All money ain't good money. I'm going to say that again. All money ain't good money, right? Be very, very selective in how you allow people to treat you, okay? Do not allow people to run over you. Do not allow people to bully you because because they don't have boundaries. Establish boundaries. Personal boundaries are very important, right? This person, the client told my CEO, well, she blocked my phone number. She's not answering on social media. Well, first of all, I blocked you from my personal number because you don't need my personal number no more. You are now a client, which means you have my business number. And if I don't answer my business number, then you're not going to talk to me, right? That's my prerogative. It's my business, right? So if you are someone that has your own company, want to start your own business, make sure you have personal boundaries, because had I not had personal boundaries, excuse me, I would have let her run over me and she would have been in control of my company. But it don't work like that. When you have been given something from God, you obey God no matter what, okay? And I'm going to be honest. I told my husband I was hurt, because nobody likes to lose a client. Nobody likes to lose a client. And my husband said this. He said, that's how I feel when somebody gives a bad review at the company that he works for. And it didn't make me feel better, but it was just like, this is a part of business. And I learned a great lesson. Here's the lesson that I learned, and I'm so excited about my new lesson. Listen, you will always learn a lesson when you walk in the spirit, okay? There's always lessons. People come in your life to teach you lessons or blessings, right? And this particular client was a lesson, okay? What lesson did I learn from this? Well, first of all, I'm going to update my new agreement, and I'm going to make sure that I incorporate some things that I did not incorporate in in my original agreement, right? Growth. That's what that's called. It's called growth, right? Also, here's the most important lesson that I learned was to remember my mission and my vision. So, with that being said, from this day forward, October the 10th, 2024. If the book is not a memoir or a life story, we are not publishing it, or a poem, because I do have clients that write their life stories in poems. So I have a new criteria now. If your book is not your personal story, we're not publishing it. So that's my prerogative. That's what my company does. We specialize in helping writers become self-published authors by telling their story. Okay, so that's pretty much it in a nutshell. I'm just very disappointed to say, and I hate to even say this part, but this person claims and spits out. I'm gonna be good. I'm gonna be good. All right, you guys. I just had to get that off my chest, because here's the thing about me and my service. It's very transparent. You will always get transparency from me, whether you like it or not. So if this is not the channel for you, if you don't want to follow my channel, hey, have a great life. Find somebody else to follow, because I'm only looking for people that's real, people that's transparent, and people that are about God's business, right? And not about no foolishness, okay? So you all have a wonderful day. And listen, you have your memoir, you have your life story. Oh, let me say this. I gotta add this part. Documentation is everything, because every text message, every email that we send our clients are documented, and everything that the client sends me is documented. So I'm excited to go to court, because I have documentation, right, of the nastiness, the disrespectfulness. I also have documentation of my special. When I told the client, I said, I have a special going on. If your book is 25,000 words and under, right? Well, guess who book was over 25,000 words, but I decided to do it anyway, right? That's the kind of stuff that really ticked me off, because I always go above and beyond for every single one of my clients. You can ask any one of my clients. I go above and beyond. We talk, we communicate, we laugh, we cry, it is a relationship, right? So for this particular client to act up like this, that was exactly what I needed for where I am right now, because now it's helping me to niche down even tighter on what I'm producing in this earth realm, right? So yeah, I went above and beyond, but it's okay, because here's the thing about the law of cause and effect. The law of cause and effect is also called karma. It's also called what goes around comes around, okay? So here's what I know to be true. That spiritual laws are accurate and they're always on point, okay? So I don't have to worry about getting back revenge, none of that. That's all going to be taken care of in time, okay? Never, ever, ever try to get revenge from somebody hurting you, somebody doing you wrong. Don't do that. Let the spirit have its way, okay? All right, y'all. Until next time, have a great day. Please like and share and subscribe if you like this content. I will be back with more, I promise. I have a whole lot of stories to tell. So, all right, until next time, bye-bye.